And we're instantly back. New episode, new day. Hopefully it'll go better. It's not really a new day, but we can pretend it is all we want to because this is Imagination Land. Let's do it. We're going to do, I don't really know. They sent some men out, huh? Oh, we'll take, too insane this turn? Too insane indeedy. How many do you need to level up to level 3? Hopefully 240, Jesus. Hopefully he instantly gets it. Gotta go retake this. Of course, people like take stuff from us. This game works. And we'll leave the old castle alone. I'm not afraid of our vampire dying. Olhelm. Helm. Could grab him somewhere. Where would that be optimal? Wait, somewhere... Oh, this is the Citadel with no troops. Probably here. And hopefully we make a mad dash for this and make it. We're going to go through the safety trees. They're not necessarily safe, but hopefully they become safe. So we can get him there, and we have an apprentice there. Like we want to. Everything else, I think, is just going to remain stationary once again, unless we have a commander down in the Spectral Realm. Let's grab some archers for the eventual return of our ghost captains fighting the way through. Now, the good news is, the magic items we lost and the ghost commander dying last turn, or last episode, I guess, wasn't really last turn, are still there, because there was a wraith who can get stuff. That's cool. That's a good thing. So we can go regain the magic items. They're not going to move. No one else really has access to Hades like we do. And if they do, they're not going to use it to the extent that where they'd find that exact area. I'm not too worried about all that. Probably just sentry y'all down in that town there, huh? Not really much use for you. Just an imp messenger. He's the one who took it? Are you kidding me? Damn messengers. I hate how that messenger can take stuff. It's like other faction scouts can't always take stuff. I don't know how they decide that. It's kind of silly. Silly. Trying to kill these dwarves. Probably never going to make it there. Probably going to go insane every turn, but hopefully. We should be gaining some sanity. We're at 19. Probably needs to be a little low. Finally, get a grasp on Urkborn's movements. Of course, he does need to raise the dead, otherwise he'd be dead already. Is a sacrifice we have to make. It's an important one. Continue to do. Kill these dwarves, then probably raise them. Not really useful. Hopefully they land on a tile with more human undead. Little long deads and little soulless are not very beneficial to us. I wish we could armor them. It's kind of strange you can armor the big ones, but not the little ones. And I wish if they died in there, like the heavy dwarves died, you get the armored version. But you gotta kill them anyway. Come on. Or at least like maybe like a percentage chance you get them or something. I know sometimes you get like actually decently armored ones, kind of. I guess they're not decently armored, they just have higher armor than the others for some reason, or just they come out in different form. I'm not sure if that's true with the little long deads. It might be. I haven't done my research. Let's go here. Gonna give up chasing those dwarves. Kind of a chore. Man, this just looks so juicy. We could kill the red dwarves from this area. I believe either these two might be both red or both pink. I know this is pink. This is either red or pink. We purge the dwarves here. Hate to know that the dwarves probably have built a base here that we now have to deal with because we've lost complete control of this little mine area. We kind of got a bad start, to be honest. The graveyard was nice, that was good. Then as we moved out and saw that there was no real towns, so we couldn't spiral. We needed to spiral, and we didn't. Especially in this game, we are an early rising faction, not a late rising one for this game. The Ballista is powerful early too. The Demonologist is super powerful later in the game. The dwarves, I mean, they kind of stay pretty good throughout the whole thing. Their bases get too defended towards the late end. Kind of gets crazy. How is Anselm insane? Have we raised the dead with Anselm? Yeah, not much though. He's not that insane. He's still kind of sane. Man, there's getting to be a lot of these dudes running around. We'll go kill some of them. Set them on fire. Hopefully not lose anything. Take Arnold, who can somehow move again. Move him back here. We need to send a force. Let's get a Goblin Chieftain. Then we can do this. Then we can take this entire thing of slingers and stuff and go run up here to scout. And we'll move him back there to his Hoburg, Arnold. He can always just recruit more. As he sits on it. That should... I like that idea. I like the idea I just had there, moving out. Probably should sentry that other... Ooh, we can kill these guys. Sentry, not you. Sentry you. Actually, probably sentry you too. Just make sure this stays constant. If we start losing down there, we'll know. I guess Anselm can be sentryed for now. Till we see we have the appropriate resources to make him better. Fearing and the Banshee is pretty good. So is the Ghost against these dwarves. I don't know if those count as bodies if you don't actually kill them. Not completely sure. Where'd Banshee go? Where'd she go? There she is. Always worried about her. Quite squishy for her power. She's a glass cannon, as they'd call it. Please murder these bears without dying. Set them on fire. Oh, you set our own troops on fire. You also kind of killed the bear, but... You know I'd rather you kill them. These undead are eventually going to lose too much HP. It's telling us how to alt-tab a game. It kind of works for everything. I hate to say it. I don't know who needs to know that tip. Alt-tabbing is how you get out of any game. Don't you know, for a second? Okay. Arnold's somehow not insane this turn. And off to greener pastures is Affy? I guess Affy. That name. Ooh, they've taken our silver mine. Going after our money. Like that one bit. Let's raise some dead. Got some long deads here. That's beautiful. Soulless. No little long deads? Really? The dwarves coming out whole now? And of course, we've gone up to like 38 insane. What is it? 28. This will give us the ability to kill more dwarves. Slowly make this army big again. Killing these dwarf patrols is definitely just worth it. In the grand scheme of things. Meanwhile, this gets kind of scary down here alone. Go retake this. And we'll move back to the town if we have to. Grab some troops from the old castle again. Reinforce our foothold. We could switch to trading sacrifices rather than gold. We're not spending a lot of our gold. We really want this lich. I think we might do that. We might oversell it and trade it overpriced. Trying to get more. We have a decent amount of gold. I don't know how much we have in trade. We only have 7 trade things. I'm not good at math, but I feel like that shouldn't hamper us too much. And we have a reserve of gold if we need it. Where is this ghost captain? I'm worried I'm going to miss one. Sometimes I don't always read everything on that. I probably should always read it, but hey, you know, it's just how I do. You're pretty good here for a while. We're going to trade at overprice. I hope it works out. I really do. Let's get some crossbowmen here as well. Let's put them all in the army, and we're just going to move back to the town. We don't really need to hold on to that too much. Urkborn can move and kill these dwarfy dwarfs. Keep finding troops from somewhere else. I assume they're coming from this mountain stronghold or something we don't see over here. And they're just avoiding our little area we control here. Maybe they're just sitting in a coal mine for some reason or another. Or they were just scouting, maybe. Could also come from down here. Could very well be possible, and they're just taking a weird route. I don't know why they wouldn't just come from around. It's less, or maybe there's a ballista here. That might make sense to go up. A lot of mines. The dwarves are probably reveling in the amount of mines in this area. Meanwhile, there's not a lot of towns for us, which we need. Okay, so I think that's the turn. Let's murder some dwarves, shall we? As they run away in terror, having this ghost in the front line is pretty good for us. We lose a lot less soulless in the process of killing these dwarves, meaning we get more in the end. Net benefit is always nice. Where's our Banshee? There she is. Might kill some. She might be killing some of her own troops, though. Oh god, don't die. You were expensive. You give me heart palpitations, Mrs. Banshee. You were very expensive to make. In Dominions, the Banshee's called the Wailing Lady, and she's available through the Earmore faction. She's probably not as expensive, I'd imagine. Or, yeah, she's not. Things are easier to get in that game. Ooh, a watchtower. This place is just untouched by men. A dwarf. I gotta get all the races in there, huh? Because it's not just men in this world. It's everything. Everything is. 240, so we're very close to that. I think we'll get it around next turn or so. Maybe one more. I think next turn. Yeah, there's a slight presence. Not really worth it to do anything about that. 17 running our way over here. 23 working their way up. We're probably going to want to take Urkborn and take this area first. Might be the play. But we got to focus down on you over here, Mr. Anselm, and you're about to be Lichness one of these days. You'll be a Grand Necromancer first, and then you'll be a Lich. How do you feel about that? Take you off a century. What do you have already? There's a strong presence of dead here. Almost all seem to be animals, so we could reanimate animals after he becomes Grand Necromancer and starts regaining sanity. Or we could just do it now. When? And the turn, we're not losing out on a lot of gold. Think about it. Not gaining as much, but we're not spending either, so. Keeping it constant and trading for a lot of sacrifices. I just kind of broke my headphone just a little bit. Here's those 7 horsemen we left behind, I think. Yeah, that's around 7, right? Killing some dispossessed spirits. Doesn't hurt. The sucky thing is, the stuff we kill on Elysium always comes back as dispossessed down in Hades, as we have learned through attacking the one mine. We didn't learn it there, but we were reminded of its existence. Let's go north. Oh, you're stuck for the turn. That's fine. Not going to move Arnold. Urk's insane. But you can become a Grand Necromancer, and you instantly got Lichcraft, so we gotta wait till 250 this time. Oh, where did we just lose one of these? Yeah, because we had 15, so we just lost a bandit thing. We can reanimate the animals as well. How much did we get? I can't see. Oh, hopefully we get a lot of little animals. But you're a Grand Necromancer now. You have the death spell. Pretty good. Turn that off. Invulnerability? What? That's a necromancy spell? Holy shit. That's pretty good. But he'll regain sanity at 1 per turn. When he becomes a Lich, he'll be crazy. Vulnerability is pretty good. That'll make him more powerful as a Lich. He can go raise the dead everywhere. I'm sure there's a bunch of dead here he can raise. Probably a lot of dead animals. If we go here and kill stuff, there'd be dead animals there, I'm sure. I think the ancient forests start out with dead animals on them. Not 100% on that, but could be true. Who knows? Who knows at all? Let's start preparing our march here. We'll start getting more armor and long deads, but that is definitely going to be a thing we're going to do. Moving out the Lich to just conquer the realm. The temple's pretty sacred and safe, as long as we keep all those troops there, or a majority of them. Should be fine. But we're going to look for towns to raise a bunch of dead in and take over to make more Hands of Glory, to make more undead creatures, and eventually win the game. Might stick to this now, this buying it over price. Might be a wise idea. There's our Brigand Lair we can take back. Next turn, then we'll take our Magic Library again. We're going to continue to make this place the epicenter for our recruitment now. Get some archers. Oh, already taken place. Kind of didn't think about that. I always forget the production there cost money, or cost a turn due to the long deads. Regardless, look at this beautiful army. We're not going to send it all out with them, because we need it to defend, of course. However, this is pretty good. Could take like all the long deads and leave all the soulless and everything else. I don't know. We'll have to see. But he is a master of making undeads. Which is no resource to be wasted. We will use that to the best of its ability. and he will not die, because he's immortal, except when he... We could even make him a demi-lich eventually, which means he travels along the paths of Hades to get places. Or really, he just teleports, but it's kind of inaccurate. Oh, hello. Could kill her. Raise all her dead. For our army. How insane are you right now? Pretty insane. Not super worth it. Hopefully he doesn't come and try and kill our pyromancer. That would be unfortunate for everybody. Not really. Go take the holy hell of fury on her. Some of our Banefire archers together in our regular long deads. We want to go kill her. It sounds like almost too good to be true. We're going to go do it. This should be able to take her out while our base remains safe. It's only level 1. Should be good. Probably shouldn't be taking any risk with that guy, but hey, might as well. Do a little risk. Life ain't fun without a little risk, huh? So we trade for massive, massive Hands of Glory with our 2 ports and our towns that we've collected. Let's watch as we murderize. They got Blood Boil and Pain. Not going to be too big of a deal for us. Undead animals seem to not be doing as well as I thought they would be. They're not that good, especially against this many arrows. Even though they're pierce resistant, they still wear out eventually. Our armored long deads are going to come in though and just be tanks against these guys, I hope. As we murderize them. And they begin to run away. Not sure if our Grand Necromancer has been casting stuff. Yeah, he's been casting stuff. Is anyone invulnerable or anything? His best bet would have been to cast him on these guys in the front. The only bad thing about the Lich is he is going to be banishable, but I don't know if that any Temple of El faction exists or anything like that right now to do that. Which is fortunate. Okay. And you're insane this turn. Hopefully that fixed very soon. Hate to leave you out in the cold there, my friend. Cherished ally. Still looking for ports. Really all we're looking for with that guy. Get some more slingers here. Haven't really been checking if there's a commander available in Hades. I'm almost good with what we have right now. We have a nice supply of gold. We need to focus on the overworld. Killing these goddamn dwarves. Goddamn evilness. That's a really powerful front line with the dwarves who are really tanky and the long pikemen behind them. So you don't have too much trouble taking it out with Urkborn and his men. Ooh, instantly hit by fire, instantly wailed, and that line was kind of destroyed. Where is she? Hopefully she doesn't die. She's causing some fear. Our ghost is, of course, doing the same, draining the health of the dwarves. And that was actually demolished. They had a good strategy, but unfortunately they just could not perform. Ooh. Battle Fright, not a big deal. As long as he can't. That's not a spell. I was thinking as long as he doesn't lose that ability. And they're all running away. 30 or so men easily taken. Oh, God, tinnitus. Ooh. Bad tinnitus attack that time. Yikes. But we're killing them. Killing all the dwarves. I'm going to raise the dead there, even though I'm insane. Oh, please be able to defend this. Pain if we lost a silver mine. I think we'll be fine. Then again, every time I say that, we're not fine. Oh, we're fine. I gotta add that asterisk, otherwise we actually lose stuff. Okay, let's raise the dead here. Some dead seem to be animals. We'll just raise the living humans. Hopefully we'll be able to move next turn. I know we're going to be pretty insane. Balls to the walls insane. How crazy are you? 44. Hopefully you can just move back. Either way, you got 233 men. Most people won't attack you. We have 300 and something here. This is probably going to be the army he moves out with. Raise dead places, and he probably won't gain any, or we probably won't give him or keep any of the ones we raise and bases and whatnot. We'll probably just leave them there. To guard. Continue to scout out with our goblin chieftain and his merry band here. How many dead are here? Strong presence will do it. Nice amount of long deads. This ghost has been allowing for us to do stuff, so is the banshee. Wouldn't want to leave her out. Allow us to actually accumulate some troops. It's going to be annoying and hit this up here. So if they want to attack, they're going to at least lose some, and we can just go raise these as dead. Real honest. My tinnitus is real bad in my left ear right now. Just ringing like a motherfucker. And we'll end the turn. Move on forward. Alright. And ancient forest. Top of this watchtower, maybe? Then we'll move back completely. I didn't really think about that. I probably should just moved him to the watchtower. But he's still okay. He's really good, and he's in a defensible location now. And we're getting, every day we're getting closer to making him a lich. Which cannot come soon enough. Really, that should have been my priority a long time ago, but I kept getting unfocused from it. With stupid side quests like making the ghost the goddamn level 3 dude was a bad idea. That was a horrible idea. Very bad. Not feel good for us to do that. And now he's dead. We're left with nothing. Where if a lich had died, he would be immortal, and he would have just came back to us. That's the thing. That's the power of the lich. He comes back unless he's banished. An ice druid. We do want that. But where's the question? We're going to be annoying and just summon it here. Right where we were building us new force here to defend against these goddamn pesky dwarves that keep coming up. Which we will continue to murderize every damn day we can. Where is our... she? Sure, she's somewhere unless she's dead. I always think she's dead. She's very squishy. Worry for her every day of my life. She's got icicle, befriend animal, poison vine, and I think cold resistance. Some decent spells. Not too big, not too small. And this moose has decided to be a dick. We're going to have to show him what a dick gets in life, which is a dick gets dicked. Nothing here so far. We're hoping there's a port out there with some weak defenses. And our banshee, oh there she is. Scaring off all the dudes. She always does. The banshee is the ugly girl. Oh, that was really mean. But, you know, this is an ugly boy at prom, too, whatever you want to be. I mean, obviously the banshee is a girl, because it's a maiden, right? But, like, if it was a boy, it'd be the same. Nah, it's definitely the... Definitely. Either way, the ugly girl at prom is killing all these dwarves. Massively. Destroying them. She has her benefits. And there we go. Killing more dwarves. We're going to be able to raise some more things from the dead. Which is wonderful. As we move forward to the abyss. That is Elysium now, but will soon be the abyss of the undead, or just another realm of Hades for our Lich Lord. There's a hero we could get. Sometimes those guys have magic items. Let's do it here, just in case our Lich wants to wear it. It's back. 15 once again. Get a magic item? You do. You have Boots of Speed. Ooh, that is actually very... I do want that on my Lich. That's nice. It means he can move 4 spaces. Although that won't really help the Lich that much. He can do some summoning and stuff because of it. And I believe Raise Dead takes how many boots? 3 boots, so he can still move 1 if he raises the dead. Which is kind of good. Urk, let's take a move here. We can always go back and raise the dead. There's always a strong presence here, too, we could raise. Raising the dead every day, everywhere, every time. every rhyme. That. This. Put them all under his control just in case anything ever happens. Oh, what? What? Why is the ballista up here? She hasn't been bothering us yet. Well, regardless, this one has a bunch of banes, so good luck. I'm going to assault it with these zealots. Also have a bunch of spectral archers. This is pretty well. And a magic lamp, I think. So let's take Gundrick and raise the dead here. You've been stationary, so it doesn't matter if you go insane. Let's make sure we have a nice bulk of troops to defend ourselves with. But unfortunately, she does know of our port's location, which is rather unfortunate. We'd rather avoid that. I don't know why she's up here. She should not be here. No one's been up here the entire game. We've been liking it that way. Skip past that. We don't need to see the three bumbling dwarves get slaughtered. You like watching a bad version of The Lord of the Rings. Or The Hobbit. Well, The Hobbit's already bad. Be watching a good version of that. Where all the dwarves die, and the ending continuity is saved because you can't ruin it without the dwarves being there in the first place. Where the gem just disappears into the dude's pocket, and nothing else happens. If you understood that one, well, congratulations, you've been disappointed. Okay, we're going to move this way. We kind of need you to eventually be sane again to move into the temple. Which you will be, because you're losing sanity, but insanity. Let's sentry you. Oh, there's some dudes who are standing on our graveyard. That's great. Let's raise some more dead. Always gaining in this army. Ooh, that was a good one. Gaining long deads and stuff. Making you crazy as shit. Actually, you're doing pretty good on craziness. Even at a level where you can still move is always nice. You soon will have our Lich, and he'll raise all the dead everywhere. Everyone will die. Eventually, we'll be able to go take the Hades fortress, where we can get level 3 spells. And give him more level 3 spells, because he has decent ones right now. He just needs better ones. Like, what does he have? The Death spell and Invulnerability? This is good. Because he can just cast it on himself, and then he can only be killed by magic. Which, if we had the Monolith armor, would be OP as shit. He could probably go off by himself. But unfortunately, we don't have that. Because we seem to have made a mistake. Let's kill these guys with this army. And then we'll just do this here to make sure no one takes it. Or at least they hesitate or lose me. Oop, you can move back finally. I'll move you both back. Safety, you can take these boots of speed. Give item to our Necromancer, our soon-to-be Lich himself, Mr. Anselm. And I don't know, ooh, really want this hero. Just kind of an irritation. We'll just sentry him for now. We won't go throw him out to the woods like a child in Game of Thrones. We will not do. 15, 28. They just love to send out more patrols, huh? Well, what is... The gate counted as a... That was an odd glitch. The gate counted as one of our troops. That's strange. I haven't seen that one happen much. Disappeared as soon as we zoomed in. Just kicked us out. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's a funny glitch. Not a bad one. Work our way through some more dwarves. These dwarves must not really like us. We've just been slaughtering their people, their patrols they send out. They're like, have you heard from the 5th patrol yet? No, they haven't responded. They just see them shambling as undead in other armies. We gotta go tell them! And they die. They don't get to tell them ever. They always die. No dwarves have ever survived us. We'll send them here. Ooh, 28 versus our 21. We'll just give them some more crossbowmen. Dwarves are going to have trouble getting it's the heavies. Actually, not. They won't have that much trouble, but hopefully our ice druid will be able. There's a hope. If he isn't, we'll just go raise all the dead that die there. I like that. How there's always a good thing in death with a Necromancer. It's never over. It's always something. Come on, I just want a porty port. Please give me a port. No ports from me, unfortunately. Siege weapons are only used when attacking or defending a fortification. That is the truth. Those ballistae the dwarves had would be useless. I think they're mobile, but if they could move them... Might not be mobile, actually. I believe they're actually very mobile because they're animated, aren't they? I'm not completely sure if they're supposed to be crude or not. Still 14, so we still don't have this. We need to go take that back. All in due time, as we raise the overwhelming dead here and make him crazy, but gain a massive army of undead that we can go assault the dwarves with, and then raise more massive undead armies. And, you know, it kind of spirals. It's a spiral. Earnestly it is. I wish you had a map casting thing. Or something that could shoot really far, like a spell. That'd be nice. How many more do we need? It's 250, so we need... We're close. We're very close. Wish you could go take that back. Need to sentry that weapons master. Shut up. There you go. Still have all this under control. Have this town. They finally took our citadel back. You guys are all doing good here, right? You're all cozy. Demons won't dare attack the white mage. Alright. Is our Lich Lord close to being ready? 13. We lost that again. Go kill him. Go kill some Mises. Oh, another temple. We found the Baal's home. Definitely send our Lich up there to wreak havoc. Almost said wreak havoc. Bad mispronunciations there. I really want them, but they're going to cost us another turn without our Lich Lord himself. Let's get some Armored Solus. We'll get some goblins here. Still can't move you out of your little hole. Insane, are you 44? That's fine. Alfie, you can just keep moving on looking for ports. Not going to assault the catapults that await us there. Oh boy, these Mises are getting awfully close to our Pyromancer. Go, we got him. That is looking a little thin, that patrol that we keep sending out to eliminate our enemies, get our brigand layers under control. They're looking thin. That is a for sure thing. Might want to go take our Lich Lord and kill the dwarves, actually. Would be a smarter first move. Which we now have. Oh, we have Anselm the Lich. This is what we have been... I'm losing my voice. I need some drink. But he can cast 2 level 3 necromancy spells. Why do we have... Why is that unknown to us? Oh, because it's... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But it is... in the initiative, it is first, so that's pretty good. Is the death spell invulnerability for those. He has Touch of Dead, which is 1 to 4 ice, or 1 to 6 ice damage, plus 2. Causes... plus extra effect. It causes weakness. And he's going to be just a tank. Or not really a tank, he'll just be kind of crazy. Okay, let's see if we can go race some dead with him. Where do we want to move him to first? Almost tempted just to move him north to the Ballista to show off our... But since he doesn't have Greater Lichcraft, he's not complete. We also don't have the Pathways spell. Have everything soon. All will be ours within time. Let's do one of these. Hey, which one of us has the one dark spell thing? I'm sure one of our apprentices somewhere has it. Locating stuff thing. You have it, but we want to move you. Kill more dwarves. Go with you for... As you have been doing quite a good job. Okay, maybe you have it? Dark Knowledge. Nowhere near what we need to find, but, you know, it's cool. That becomes really powerful with Greater Lichcraft because you no longer have a body. I should probably go over this guy. I was going to do it and I lost my voice and got caught up in that. 23 out of 23 hit points. Pretty good. He's got experience as well. Got magic resistance of 11. He's got 6 strength, 1 armor. So not great armor, but he's a caster. What do we expect? 17 morale. He ranks towards the back. He has 274 XP. He is vulnerable to fire in an extreme way. He is just bones and stuff, but he is immortal. So he's got spirit sight. He has poison resistance, undead. Worse with all its benefits. Sleep immunity, charm immunity. He's immortal. He reforms in the Temple of El. It may take a few months to move him after he dies, but that's still okay. He's got the regained sanity of 5, which is just crazy good. He's amphibian. He's fast with the boots of speed. Of course, that's what that's from. It's pretty good. Where's the first place one? Strong presence of the dead here. Let's just go start our venturing by raising some dead. He is 49 insane, but he'll regain 5 sanity each month, which becomes a little OP. Might want to go down here. Probably want to go to the dwarves. Finally take care of that issue. Kind of nice. That's probably going to be our first objective, killing the dwarves. We've been a thorn in our side for some time now. Then we can free up more stuff to go out and kill. Urk will be freed up from defending that town, although he already kind of is. Come on, Ghosty, fear these guys. Do they have high morale? They have decent morale. That's probably why. They have a good actual amount of units here. Winning. They have Prime Warriors. That's a regular dwarf. Fear them all. Banshee, get up there and kill them. There's a fear. Actually losing some undead in this fight. Amazingly. There we go. There's another fear. Run away. Do you cause fear? You do. Oh, no, you're mindless. A little easy to mistake in those two. They're both heads with kind of like a drool. Ghosts are just really good at causing fear. Cause him fear. Come on. Make him make a morale check. He's just chasing the already fleeing people, which isn't the best idea. You already scared him. You don't need to go get him. Oh, he's been changed to undead by the reanimating bite. The Shade Beast. Always nice to get one of those. Especially without an injury is surprising. Generally, they get injured. Oh, and we're insane this turn. That's a shame. We need to get that under control. Well, insane thing isn't really my style. We like to be sane. Let's go to that grave. Keep moving you. You got a magic library right there. Ooh, where did you come from? A weakened dwarf army. Must have been hit by something. Let's go kill the silver mine. Stuff it has. Make it our own. Fortunately, we can't move the Lich. Just made him already insane. Anselm the Lich. Burning all these bears. Taking our magic library. They don't have a need for it. Some of this stuff in Hades. Could even go down to Hades with our Lich, but I don't know if that'd be that useful. Oop, our Banes are getting attacked. This one that has never wounded battle fright, and this one that has a chest wound. Well, thankfully they don't lose eyes. They're still pretty good. Everything? We only have 2 movements, huh? That's rough. It's because these Solus. These Solus? Who's making you have 2? Who's slow? This is some devious music. Are you guys slow? You're not slow. Are you slow? You're fast, though. Makes no sense. Ooh, little long deads. That would be it. A little Solus, too? Yep. There we go. Actually, were these guys even that slow? Probably better to lose them. And we just went into hills on accident. No presence of the dead here. Huh. Let's do some more of these. We're going to want to get all the rituals with Anselm, as he's immortal. There's no reason not to anymore. Oh, hello. Have you brought me some undead to raise? That might be the case. But you'll have to find out next time, because we're ending the episode here on some suspense. What we're going to do with this lich. Maybe move him towards the mountains. We don't know yet. I have been Dirty Dungeon. I'll see you guys next time. If you liked watching us turn Anselm finally into a lich, give it a like. If you didn't like it for some reason, give it a dislike and tell me why in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time.